Hi chat! It's my first time actually streaming Merix SMP lore! It's gonna be so good! I'm so excited! I'm so excited! We're gonna be doing like actual streamy things on Merix SMP for the first time. I did go do some lore before, but I wasn't the one streaming, so... But this time I'm streaming! This time I'm streaming, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. I'm excited. I'm very excited, because hopefully it's gonna go really well. It's gonna go so well. Everywhere is saying that I am live, which is good, because I want people to know I'm live. We doing Merix SMP stuffs. We're gonna be doing a bit of therapy for one of the characters. Hi! Hi, Indecisive Collective! Hi! How are you? How are you? I hope you're good. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the gameplay soon, actually. You're managing? Well, that's fair. That's valid. That's valid. Wow, not next gen lore for once. Yeah, we're doing another SMP instead. An SMP that's actually on Java instead of Bedrock. I say this as next gen is my only server that I'm on Bedrock currently, I think. It's fine. But like, yeah, we're doing another SMP other than next gen, which is good. I needed a little bit of a break. I've been doing a lot on next gen, so tiny bit of a break. You know, for a singular day. Thoughts on QSMP? I'm not in it. I'll say that. But like overall, it seems like a really good idea, and I'm glad that they did it. I'm glad that they were able to start that. That seems really cool. Hiyo! Hi! Hey Tommy. Tommy the beloved. We love Tommy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and unmute in here. Let's see. It should be good. Okay. After all these years, I'm finally putting myself first. I'm glad. That's good. Good for you, man. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I hope that's going well for you. I hope it's going good. We're gonna actually get to... Okay, so my character's name in Merix SMP is Forrest. So, throughout all this, you guys, chat, are gonna be the vines that Forrest has just all over his body. He just has them sitting there. So you guys are gonna be the vines, just talking to Forrest. Maybe some other pieces of nature, because Forrest is in fact the god of nature. So you can be whatever you want to be. Go ahead, have fun. Next gen is a cult of homosexuals. Yes, every SMP that I'm in is a cult of homosexuals, my guy. It's something I haven't actually done since I was 5. That's valid, but like I'm glad you're doing it now. I'm glad you're actually doing that, because that seems like a really good idea. I hope you're having a good time with that. I know it's a process, it's a journey, but like, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go into the gameplay, chat. So I will talk to you guys as you guys will be parts of nature. Mainly vines, but whatever you really want to be, you can be that if you want to. Well, it's a new day. did not forget to change the name of the stream, actually. I made sure that it was Merix SMP lore. Yeah, it's Merix SMP lore, Bessie. You're lying to me. I'm being lied to, chat. Help. Alright. Let's see. Being tall is sometimes not a great thing. Man, I've missed this castle. I haven't seen it like forever. I feel like I should be talking to someone today, but I don't know exactly who. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of exploring, because I haven't been here forever except to watch people, and currently I don't really have people to watch, so... Everyone that I could be watching is right now asleep. So we're gonna do a little bit of exploring. Let's see. Okay, so Alf. Alf is asleep. Alf is in bed. Nymph is... I don't actually know if Nymph is like okay or not. I should probably ask, but you know, it's alright. I don't even know who that is. Okay. Sure. I obviously need to meet more people. Let's see. I don't actually know how to pronounce what you are, little one. Climbing Harangia? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Well, hello. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, I actually need to like actually do this. Oh, usually when I hit things they just disappear. You know, this is different. Alright. Cool. Oh. Dranger? Hello. I hope you're doing well. Honestly, I hope everyone's doing well. Let's see, who can I check up on? I need like actual food. This is strange. I'm used to not needing this. Oh my god, for hell's sake. A flowering vine. That's cool. That's really cool. Well, you're looking very pretty today. I hope you feel like you look very pretty, because you do. They have a kitchen. Alright. What does this do? Oh, hello. Hello? Hi.
You're back?
Yes, I am. You're Alf's little bodyguard, aren't you?
Yes.
Emphasis on the little.
Why?
It's alright. You don't have to be strong. You don't have to be tall to be powerful. Trust me, I know. I've gone... Well, I shouldn't say much, but I would know.
So, how are you actually back? Well, you're not floating anymore.
No, actually. I decided to go into more of a mortal form than before. So, of course, only more of one, not completely, but you know.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. It's kind of, I guess, scary to be in a complete mortal form. How do you deal with it?
Maybe because I was born immortal.
That's fair. I mean,
I don't know if you were born immortal, but it's how I deal with it.
that's fair. You've never had the chance to be non-mortal, so.
I do deal with the dead though.
Mm.
I do work with the dead.
That's true. I was told you're a necromancer of sorts.
Yeah.
How's that going? I mean, I suspect you see a lot of dead people, so.
Yeah. Especially my siblings. They're dead and I was able to bring them back as a banshee, but still get to talk to them.
Okay.
I can only bring back the dead in a ghost form.
That's fair. So, if everyone were to die except for you, then this would be more of a ghost
This
kingdom.
whole... yeah, pretty much.
Alright, that's good to know, I guess.
I can't give them a mortal body, but I can bring them back as a ghost. Or like a banshee like my sibling is.
Mm. That's fair. I can't really bring anyone back. The best I can do is semi-heal, but that's semi.
It's still helpful though.
Hmm. Especially since I know what to do with herbs, unlike a lot of people that I know for some reason.
Well, I mean, you are the god of nature, so...
Yes, yes, I am.
Makes sense.
Hmm.
I have a question that's really been on my mind, but I feel like you're the best person to ask since you're a god.
Okay.
Is there any way to get Mischief away from Al?
Well, sort of. First we had to figure out what all was in this potion, other than, obviously, a god for some reason. And how he was put into it.
My sibling made it, but my sibling was taught by my father, but my father's dead, and he doesn't have any spiritual connection to the afterlife, so I can't bring him back. So, pretty much a dud on my father, but I don't know if my sibling still remembers the recipe to the potion.
I mean, was it made before or after they died, I guess?
Before. They put it there for the king, because it was meant to be. They put it there for the king to try and make him be more nice to the kingdom. Which is very much understandable, because he was quite cruel. Me training as a personal guard, I know.
Wasn't the king Alf's father? Isn't Alf the prince?
Yes. Yes.
Is Alf alright?
Huh?
Did the king do anything to Elf?
Not that I know of, but since I was a personal god for a while, I kind of protected Al whenever I was told to. I was pretty much by Al's side almost 24/7.
Well, that's good.
It's the reason my house is right next to where Alf and Nymph stay.
It must be pretty stressful on you, isn't it?
Not really. I've gotten used to it.
How long have you been bodyguard?
Since I was 9, which is about 12 years. I've been training as a guard, just in general. I became a personal guard when I turned 16.
That's a lot to take on.
Yeah. My father put me through it. It put both me and my sibling through it, but Galaxy didn't have the strength to stay part of the guards. So they just helped my father in the market.
Are you older or younger than your sibling? Because that would explain a few things to me.
Older. I'm older.
Okay. So then it's just really taxing on you.
Not by too long. Only a couple years, but because they're dead, I am a lot older than them.
That's interesting, I guess you could say. Here, let's get out of this castle. For now at least.
Yeah.
I feel like fresh air would be better.
Yeah. Probably would be.
I mean, fresh air is often better for me, but like, meh. Okay, so back to the conversation we were having. That's a lot for a kid to take on, isn't it?
Yeah, but I got used to it quite quickly while training.
Just because you're used to it doesn't mean it's good.
I mean, to be honest, as long as I get to stay by Alf, I'm okay. As long as I get to keep the prince and princess safe, I'm okay.
You're dating Elf, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Why?
Well, the way you were talking, it seemed like you definitely like him, which is good. He deserves that.
Yeah, we've been together for a little bit now.
I'm very surprised I wasn't already aware of that. Considering
It's
a
fine.
few things.
We tried to keep it on the down low anyway. We didn't want the king finding out.
Yes, but it's hard to keep things away from a god.
That's fair enough.
Speaking of that, there's a few other gods you probably also know, including Mischief.
I'm not surprised. He was acting quite weird to me the other day.
Weird? How so?
Um, he tried acting like Alf, but I immediately knew that it wasn't Alf.
Oh,
He
yeah?
tried his best to trick me into him being Alf.
I apparently need to have a talking with him. I know he's the god of mischief, but sometimes that kid. I apologize for any inconvenience he may have caused.
It's fine. He just caused me a little bit of paranoia of who is actually my boyfriend and who isn't.
That's not healthy.
I can't. I can. It's hard to tell the difference at this point because Mischief just knows how Alf normally acts towards me.
Mm-hmm.
So I can never really tell who's Alf and who's Mischief. And it's kind of stressing me out to the point where I don't really want to go near him at the moment.
Well, maybe I can help with that. I know them both fairly well, even though Alf doesn't know me very well. So maybe, just maybe, I can help out a little bit more.
I mean, if there's a way that you can get Mischief away from Alf, that would be very much helpful.
I can try my best.
Also, how do you know Alf? And Nymph? You seem to know them quite well.
Well, a few different reasons. One is I've been watching them for quite a while, I guess you could say. You know how I always, like, disappeared before? I can still see you guys. You guys just can't see me.
I mean, that's fair enough. You are a god.
Mm-hmm. So I've been doing that for a bit. And then, I did have a bit of a life before being a god, where I was with Nymph and Alf for a while. I just don't think they remember anymore, so. Which is fine, it's just.
They have kind of forgotten a lot since before the attack on the castle.
Yes. Yes, I can tell. They seem to not know me at all. Nymph, I feel, has a bit of a feeling of who I am, but I don't think Alf knows.
Fair enough.
By the way, instead of calling me the god of nature, you can call me Forrest instead if you want to.
Yeah, that would be a little bit more normal, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, a lot less formal.
Yeah.
Besides, at your masquerade, I don't want to be known as a god. I want to be thought of as just one of you guys, so. Being called Forrest would definitely help.
You knew about the masquerade.
Once again, I've been watching, and also Mischief has told me a few things, so. Because Mischief can get into Alf's head, so. I've been told.
Yeah. But yeah, we're hopefully gonna do a masquerading coronate Alf.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get me to dance with him at that masquerade, and I don't dance. I don't dance.
Mm-hmm.
What? I do not dance. I don't dance.
Were you like a teacher?
But he's insisting that I dance. Oh, God. I'm a god, not dancer.
Uh-huh.
But and he's also insisting that I become king with him.
Now let's see, where are you guys gonna be holding this masquerade?
I can show you. It's not like been like decorated yet, but I think we're doing that soon.
Mm-hmm. You know, possibly really soon, aka this weekend, maybe.
Maybe.
Just maybe.
Oh my god, why did you have to make me break character? Oh, I'm going to lose my mind. Quick thing, thank you for letting me break character. I just realised that my origin is still as Mischief's origin.
Uh-huh. Also, Chad, if you don't know,
So-
this bitch plays both Mischief and Everest.
It's fine. Why can't I do this?
Also, Chad, if you haven't watched any Merix SMP stuff recently, don't worry, I haven't been streaming on it
There
recently.
we go.
This is my first stream.
Uh-huh. Yes. You were only introduced yesterday, don't even.
I was.
Right, back into character. Back
you.
into character.
You glow now.
Oh, you shithead. Little shit. Okay, it's worn off, let's go.
Uh-huh. Well, I definitely say this place
Yeah.
needs a bit more decoration, but I can probably help out with that if that's
Yeah,
needed.
we're thinking of knocking down this wall and expanding it
Okay.
further out. And probably getting rid of this table so we can have this area to sort of dance, if you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
Buffet over here, and then the stage.
Mm.
Planning, anyway.
Definitely need an actual mic up here.
I mean, we'll probably get that done,
Yeah.
but
The
me and Alf are looking at decorating it.
my flowering vines are asking what our pronouns are. Like in character.
He, him.
Mine are they, he. It might change, I'm not sure. I might put in some nature neopronouns. Maybe.
Yeah.
Ideas. Trying to figure out what I feel the most comfortable with. But currently, they, he.
Yeah.
Which are the exact opposite of elves. You know, a lore hint. Like right there. Right there, just a little bit of a lore hint.
Also, flowering vines. There is lore tomorrow.
There is
There is lore tomorrow with Alf. And I'm gonna be in it.
Uh-huh.
And so is this man.
He.
So is this man right here.
Hello?
I can't use Optifine.
I can't either. Live, please! Live, please!
What is Liv doing?
Meow, meow,
Is
meow.
Liv making you break character?
Meow,
Is
meow,
Liv making you
meow.
break character? What the fuck? Right, back into character.
I've had to run from so many people today. What is this? If you do want help learning how to dance, I can definitely help you out with that.
Yeah, I mean, if Alf is gonna force me to dance, I at least want to know how to.
Okay, well, into the open area.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Alright, first step is to go in,
Okay.
and then out,
Okay.
and then one of the partners does a spin. You two will have to sort that out together. And then,
Yeah.
once again, in, then out, And then the opposite partner does a spin.
I'm not spinning.
Oh, come on. You had to try to. You had to try and dance.
Oh.
Good job. The flowering vines pronouns are petal, petal, self, which is really cute. I like that. Yeah. Alright. And sometimes they bow to each other.
Oh, that's fair enough. I mean...
Mm-hmm. It really depends on the kind of dance. But that's the
I would
basic.
probably bow to him since I am personal god, even though he says that I don't have to.
Uh-huh.
It's just instinct, how I was trained.
I could say something right now, but I'm not going to.
What do you mean?
Alexa, shut up. How dare.
Oh my god.
So that's the basic gist of how to dance. But sometimes there's a few extra moves put in. Honestly, chat, if it's Rin lore, it's gonna be scuffed lore. This is what happens. This is what happens when I'm streaming. If it's Rin lore, it's scuffed. It's gotta be.
Not gonna lie, the lore the other day, that was scuffed as well because of what happened in chat. That was the first time I ever broke character. Because of you and Dipper.
Bonk.
Ah! I had a child just come into my room and the dog is in my room. You need to go out. I am streaming.
Archie, please, bite the nose. Please. Go, go, go.
No! Don't bite my nose. Don't bite my nose. I don't want him biting my nose again. Oh!
Oh no!
I didn't realise it was still there. Archie!
Archie!
Oh my god! Archie! You little stinker!
Also, chat, we absolutely love Prox chat. We go. Bye. And now we can't hear that much. And then if we go back in, we can hear. We love Prox chat so much. It's my first time actually using it. It is so good. It is so good.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I was talking about how much I like Prox chat.
Yes. And that was my idea to add to this.
It's so good.
Okay, back to lore, because the dog is now out of my room.
Okay.
It would be nice if there wasn't screaming in the background.
Mm-hmm. If you need to know any more, I may not be a professional, but I do know the basic gist of things.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Actually, if Alf needs a lesson, just tell him to find me. Okay, just tell him to call me and I'll be right there.
If he asked me to dance at the masquerade, he should already know how to dance, right?
I mean, it's a possibility, but it's not exactly, like... It's a possibility, but it's not...
Yeah.
Yeah. He might not know.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I find it funny how most of the doors or walkways in general are like suited to be for like elves.
I mean, this is an elven castle, so...
Yeah.
So, yeah. All the royal family are elves.
Mm-hmm. And then there's Nymph's actual house, which has like an actual door. and is very small in
Yeah.
general, do they want to be claustrophobic? Is that what they want?
I don't think they're claustrophobic off the top of my head. She never was claustrophobic.
I do know that she goes outside a lot. I can tell. I am literally the god of nature.
Yeah. She talks to the trees a lot. The trees are very helpful when
Yeah,
we need help.
I listen. Some could say I listen through the trees, but, you know, not everyone says that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can hear most every plant, as well as some that
Fair
are just
enough.
not here. So,
Do you know about what's going on with the king?
I have a general idea, but not complete surety.
What do you know?
He's not the best, and he's not here. That's the basic gist.
Well, he's still alive and he wants to capture me. Because I'm a necromancer, I can bring back the dead, and he wants me to form an army of the undead for him.
Well, good thing that's not happening. Especially not with at least one guy on your side. I don't think you could do anything. Besides, I've had to have words
We
with him a
don't
few
know
times
where
before.
he is, though.
That's
We don't
fair.
know. We don't know where he is.
I mean, I can probably figure out.
That's fair enough.
If, as long as he isn't like underground somewhere, I can probably figure it out.
Yeah. I was thinking though, what if I just give myself up to him?
Then he'd try to make you do his bidding. I don't think that's a
But
great idea.
what if that's the best thing to keep Alf and them safe?
If he's
My job
trying
is
to
to
make an
keep them
army,
safe.
I just don't think it's the best idea.
But if it's to keep them safe from whatever he's doing, it's the best course of action. I don't want them. I don't want any of them getting hurt.
As a guy who at least used to be really close with Elf, I'm pretty sure he just wants to be with you. So, I'm pretty sure giving yourself up to even possibly be, like, hurt is not a good idea.
The only reason I will give myself up to him is if he threatens Alf and them. That's the only reason I'll give myself up to him. If he threatens to hurt them.
Even then, I'd say definitely don't give yourself up, but instead call for help. Sometimes doing stuff with other people is not a bad idea.
I'm not that sort of person though. That's why I became a personal guard. I always worked alone. I always worked best alone.
Yes, but fighting someone like him by yourself is not a good idea.
I can take him on.
I mean, if he's threatening
I mean,
Al
it's the reason
anyway,
I
I'll be
became the
there.
head guard. It's the reason I became the head guard and the head knight. And then was the I was a personal knight.
If he's
Because
threatening the
I
royal
could.
family anyway, I'll probably be there, so just ask me for help and I'll help.
What do you mean you'll be there if he's threatening the royal family?
The royal family is very dear to me. Possibly even more dear to me than they are to you. But that's a possibility, not a fact.
I mean, I kind of grew up here. I grew up in the town. And then my father signed me up for the guard training.
Yes, I remember. I also grew up around here, so.
Yeah.
I'm one of the people who didn't exactly know everyone like some of my siblings, but I did observe and listen like I currently do. Never changed, I guess you could say. So I do remember. Even though it may be a little bit fuzzy because it was so long ago.
This may seem a little bit weird, but what was your family like?
Well, I guess you could say they were sort of like the royal
my
family.
My family wasn't the best. My mother left. Me and Galaxy had to fend for ourselves because our father really didn't believe in us about anything. So we pretty much was left to fend for ourselves. I had to take care of Galaxy while growing up. And then I went into the training program and Galaxy died. Wow. Not long after she got kicked off of the program.
I'm sorry, you shouldn't have had to deal with that. That shouldn't have been the burden on your shoulders.
Even know she died. I didn't even know they died until not long ago. About a month ago, I found out that she had died. Because I was able to bring her back through necromancy. I immediately connected with her. Yeah.
My dad wasn't and isn't a great man. I don't remember much about my mom, but I too had siblings. I had a twin and a sister. I mean, I guess you could say still have, but.
What do you mean by still have?
I mean, it's not like they're like gone or anything. They're still alive and well. I just haven't been able to tell them who I am yet.
Fair enough.
Haven't really gotten the chance.
Yeah.
A few days ago was one of the first times I was actually able to like show me, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Instead of just being a little, I don't know how to describe it, but like not physically there.
Spiritually there.
Yeah. Nymph has been able to feel me around.
Whenever you were I could tell whenever you were around.
Yeah. You and Nymph, I think, were the only two.
When I knew that there wasn't a dead person around me, but your sort of energy is quite strong. Although a dead person's is quite weak.
I expect that. You know, as a god, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I'm working on a few projects currently, and let's just say that soon me and Mischief won't be the only ones, but the others will hopefully be a lot nicer than Mischief is sometimes.
Yeah, that would be helpful. If there's a way that I could get Mischief away from Alf, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Because
Hopefully, at some point, I can
when
get them a physical form, like actual physical, maybe. Not, I'm not sure.
when Alf um when Alf came back, like was able to move in his own body again, he was terrified.
Yeah. The
He was
way
absolutely terrified.
the way that Mischief's the way that Mischief is working right now is that um it's like it's almost like a possession kind of thing, but also not at the same time.
Oh,
Mischief is only currently using Alf as a host, I guess. Mischief doesn't exactly. It's not like he chose to be in Alf's body.
I mean, it happened with that potion.
Yeah.
I could have stopped Mischief from doing that. I could have stopped it all.
You didn't know what the potion did. Don't go blame yourself.
I told Alf not to drink it, but he didn't listen to me. I should have taken the potion out of his hands.
I was like, you can force everyone to do what you need them to do. Sometimes people just do things, even if it's not good for them.
I just feel bad that there's nothing I can actually do to help him.
And I understand
Other
that,
than
but like,
just telling Mischief to fuck off.
yes,
That's
yeah.
the most I could do.
Well, Mischief and Elf both have a mind of their own, and currently their minds are fighting for the body. Mischief wants it so that he can actually do stuff, but Elf wants it because it's his. It makes sense.
Yeah.
So
That's
currently
why I
there's
want
like
to
a
get
war going
Mischief
on.
out of there as soon as possible.
Yeah. If Mischief wins the war, I'm not sure how easy it'll be to get Elf back.
And that confirms even more how much I want to get Mischief away.
Yes, and I will help to the best of my ability, but I can't do everything, sadly. I have a general idea of how to get Mischief out of the body, but that would mean that it might mean that we need like another host for Mischief, but I'm not sure how to do that exactly.
Like, sort of transfer hosts.
Yeah. But we also would need someone that doesn't have a mind of their own, like a blank slate. Because Mischief, like, his mind can't just be, like, it can't just be
That's
gone.
why when he took control, he was immediately thinking about me because of Al.
Yeah.
It's how I knew that it wasn't Alf talking to me. It's immediately how I knew.
Yeah. It's possible, if we let this go on for too long, that their minds, either one of them will win and one will lose, or they will mush together. Which I'm not sure how that'll affect memories. I mean, Alf already seems to have quite a few bits of memory missing, mainly around me,
Yeah.
which is
He
concerning.
he he had that because he had PTSD from the attack. So he's kind of just forgotten about it, and apparently everything before it as well. He's just more focused on what's going on now and like how we got away, where we stayed in a campsite, and then we've come back here.
Hmm. Maybe there's a way to get those
He
memories back.
likes maybe.
I mean, I definitely would like him to get those memories back, even if it's for like a selfish reason.
Yeah. What do you mean by a selfish reason?
Well, I like him. I'd like for him to remember me. I mean,
That's not really selfish if you were really close to him.
I guess you're right. Do you
Like,
possibly have a library around here?
Oh, yes, in here. We have a little bit of not a lot. That's where the potion was, in here. That's where the potion was found.
Mm. As long as you don't mind me sticking around after the masquerade, I might spend a bit of time in here, simply for the memories.
Yeah, I absolutely don't mind.
It'll be nice to see our king, I guess, around more.
Yeah.
I wonder how he's been all these years. Like, even I haven't been around as much as I should have after the battle, I guess.
Are you a sort of guardian for Alf and Nymph?
I mean, I guess you could say that. I mean,
Like a sort of guardian angel, if you know what I mean. But like, not dead.
uh, yes and no. I do like to make sure that they're okay, but like, I can't be around as much as like a guardian angel could. Because, like with Mischief, I also only have like one piece of me that can't be in more than one place. And unlike a guardian angel, I
Yeah.
don't have all the time in the world to look after one person.
That's fair enough.
And besides, I'd much rather be looking at books. It's what I was doing before I was a god. I was definitely more of a bookworm back then.
Nymph was definitely an outside sort of kid.
Yeah, I remember.
And Alf just kind of kept to himself.
All three of us did, to some extent. I think Nif might have been the one with most friends, but that's because she was actually outside.
Alf mainly stuck by me when I became his personal guard. Even before that, when I was head of the knights and the guards,
Yeah.
he would always seem to stick around me.
I think you always had a thing for you.
No, I just didn't notice because I was so focused on what I was actually doing.
Yeah. I mean, I do understand. Sometimes I would watch the guards, like, trading, and, you know, I understand.
Yeah.
Does Elf even have a room in the castle, like a personal room?
Not in the castle, no. He is in the tower next to my house.
I've been staying in a childhood tower for the time I've been here. You probably don't know the one I'm talking about, but it brings back a lot of fairly good memories being there with my siblings. I miss them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I haven't been able to see them, but like, I miss them when they remembered me, when they knew who I was.
I mean, you can probably talk to Alf more like this than you could before.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I believe that me and Alf are gonna start with masquerade preparations tomorrow.
Okay. If you'd like help, I can help out.
You can always join.
Yeah. I think I will. Thank you.
No worries. I'd like Alf to get to know you again and hopefully remember you.
Yeah.
I can tell you care a lot about him, and I don't want you guys to lose that.
Yeah. Having some bonding time might be useful.
Yeah.
The next time you see Elf, give him this for me.
Oh. Yeah.
Although you could say it's from you.
I will. I've already given him enough flowers.
Aw.
And most of the time he doesn't realize that they are from me. Even though very few people know what his favorite flower is.
Oh? Well, what is it?
Is the blue orchid.
It's a very pretty
It's
flower.
very hard to find them. It's very hard to find them, but...
Yeah. I prefer cornflowers, but they're both blue. They're both pretty good.
Yeah. If I had to have a favorite flower, it would also have to be cornflowers.
Nice. Cornflower duo?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm probably gonna stick around here for a bit, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind at all.
Okay.
I'm probably just gonna head out for a bit.
Alright, I will see you next time then.
See ya.
Bye. Oh, it was so hard not to tell him. Maybe around the masquerade time, I'll tell him. Let's see, do we have any books? Doesn't look like we have any books yet. But we do have a lot of maps of paper. I need to start a log. I doubt they have any books like around, just laying around. I don't think most people do that, actually. It has been so long since I've been around here, like in a mortal-ish form. Oh, but this suit is getting really tiring, so maybe I'll have to change that. Maybe after the masquerade, because I think I was told that we need to dress fancy for a masquerade. Don't remember by who. That's interesting. Yeah, definitely. We're all good. Whoa. Let's try not to fall in, actually. Let's see, you need paper for a book, as well as feathers, and let's see what else. Paper, feathers, not wool. I forgot the word for it, but those ink sacks. Ink sacks, that's what I also need. So I see some over here. You'd think with me being like 6'4", I would be a lot faster in the water. But no. But no. Oh, damn, they're fast though. Where are you going? What the fuck? Can I make you go onto land? Oh. I have a singular ink sac. That works. Sure. That's just lava. Oh no, my poor tree. Oh, how dare. That's a bit annoying. You need to keep the trees safe, not burn them. Well, I guess I just had to figure out how to do a book. That's fine. Alright, chat, that's probably gonna be the end of today's stream. I think we're gonna be raiding into Neptune, so I know you want 6'4". Yeah! we love lyrics. We love words, names. We love Wilversart. Yes. Score XC4. We're gonna be raiding Neptune because I think they're currently ending. So, haha, haha. Alright, I will see you a lot later. Bye, chat.